Hello, everybody. Greetings from the Copley Marriott. It's been such a long time since I've seen every one of you, and I have to tell you that I miss you very much. I hope that you're doing okay and that your families are well and safe and that you guys are enduring this period of shelter in place as best as can be expected. I know it's hard to stay at home, and I know it's difficult, but it's really important that we try to mitigate the spread of this terrible virus. For those of us that are still here at the hotel, we've been running an occupancy of about 2%. Yeah, that's right, 2%. You heard me. It's very, very slow. We are the only full-service Marriott branded hotel open in the city of Boston, and there just isn't any business out there. We have a crew from British Airways, and sometimes we get two. And we have a few rooms with some first responders from Mass General and from Brigham and Women's, but that's about it. I'm so very, very grateful for the associates that are coming to the hotel to help work and to take care of our guests, the few guests that we do have, to prepare some great cafeteria meals for our associates that are working, and to make sure that the building mechanics are still working and that all our systems are go, and that our building is safe and secure. So my deep gratitude and thanks to those associates. We do have a small sales and events team that is working diligently to handle any cancellations that we might have, but also to see if we can get those groups to meet later this year or in the first quarter of next year. And they're being very successful at that. The fall is filling up, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that we'll be able to come back and work those groups. So we do have a number of inquiries that are coming in for future years, which again is very encouraging. So we are working hard to set ourselves up for when business is allowed to come back. Of course, none of us know when that's going to happen. We don't know when the travel restrictions are going to be sort of released. And I'm very encouraged that the governor of our state is working with the governors of the other northeastern states to try to come up with a plan for how do you bring business back. You know, if you think about it, it's not just a matter of turning on a switch and everything goes back to normal. We have to get the airlines flying again. We have to get trains running again. We have to understand how certain regulations would affect gatherings and restaurants. And so there's many, many things to do. But it's going to be very helpful when we get some guidance from our civic leaders. That's going to help us to plan how we're going to come back. You know, just like 9/11, things didn't come back immediately. Travel didn't come back immediately after September 11th. And things changed quite a bit after that. You know, airline security, scanning yourself, TSA, limits on sizes of liquids you could take on planes. None of that existed before 9/11, but now they've sort of become the norm. I think that's the same thing that's going to happen in our industry. There are going to be new norms about how meetings are held and how restaurants are run and how rooms are cleaned and how people check in. And we're going to make those adjustments, and things will eventually settle into sort of a normal routine. But we really need to get to a point where people feel safe about traveling and where they feel safe about gathering together again. You know, I'm confident that our hotel and our company is going to come out of this stronger than ever. You know, we're very fortunate to have a leader like Arne Sorensen at the corporate level, and I know, and he knows, that we have the best associates in the world. So, for the time being, stay safe, stay positive, and stay strong. And best wishes to you and your families. I hope to see you soon.